I'm pretty sure that was better the second time around. Dip. It's totally absurd. I love it. Welcome in, 3 o'clock. So let's get into the Lions, shall we? I have to ask your permission. I think it's one of the things that radio hosts or fans, you get accused of. Oh, my God, you're moving the goalposts. You son of a beeswax. But this time you're not going to be able to get mad because I'm asking your permission. Let me explain. Rico and I agree on this. It's one of the rare things we do agree on. You are entering the divisional round, and let's just say, for simplicity purposes, you're a touchdown favorite in the divisional round. You're not going on the road for the game. You're at home. It came up aces. I mean, you got 2 aces at the blackjack table. You split them, paint on both. Dealer flips a 16 and takes the bridge. It's all worked out. My view is, even though I'm the guy who said win the division, win a home playoff game, and it's mission accomplished, that it's just a fabulous season, there's nothing you could ask for, that it would just be an incredible year. Guys, I am asking your permission to move the goalposts because now that you're here, I may not agree that it's going to be as easy as you think it's going to be, but we all agree you're winning this game. Is it wrong for me to say that if you lost this game, it would in fact take some of the luster off of the season and how everyone's feeling? Wait a minute. We didn't go to Dallas. Wait a minute. We weren't some 2.5-point dog or favorite. We were at home against a team you don't respect, against a quarterback you don't like. Guys, I'll just say it. In order for me to maintain the vibes, you got to be in the NFC Championship game next weekend. I am asking your permission to move the goalposts. If you agree, please pledge your support. If you disagree, I want to know why. I want to know why or what part of the presentation here is wrong or faulty, that because of what's taken place, why is it wrong to kind of just go, all right, I need a little bit more. I need just a little bit more. Now, I could tell you, get to the NFC title game. I don't care if you lose by 100. Magnificent season. But if they lost this weekend, I'd walk away with a bad taste in my mouth.
Really?
Go ahead. 248-539-9797. Yes.
Yeah, you know what? Upon further review, Mike, the only way I feel this way, if they go and just get blown out at home, and then it's very disappointing. You lose by double digits, and the game is never in hand. But other than that, if you lose a game that's just the reverse of you lose at 24-23, I can't sit here and say you didn't accomplish your mission, because you did. You did everything that you were supposed
At home.
to. At home.
7-point favorite. Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
Take it over.
If it's a close game that the ball is going through the uprights with no time left on the clock, but you just played hard. Because, Mike, as you know, you've watched enough football. Sometimes 2 teams deserve to win, but only one gets to win. Doesn't mean you play badly. It just means the other one made more plays than you. If that's the case.
Oh, that happened last week.
Yeah.
No doubt. I mean, look, we could easily be sitting here, one penalty flag otherwise. We could easily be sitting here and having a completely different conversation. So they've already escaped. I'm making the point, Rico, think about it. If I told you it would be Lions-Bucks and one of you gets to go to the NFC title game, I will have a hard time coming to work Monday if they lose Sunday and going, NBD.
No,
I want to know if I have permission to say that.
And I think a lot of the fans will agree with you, because you said it when you set this up. I don't think Detroit, the fans, respect the Bucks. And that's why it would hurt. Like, wait. We just beat Stafford and the Rams, but we lost to these clowns, to Baker Mayfield? That's why. Mm-hmm. Because you don't respect the Bucks, and you just think that it's a foregone conclusion. You're either going to be hosting a game or flying off to Santa Clara. But if you get blown out, then yeah, it's going to feel like this season was a waste. But right now, I can't, because looking at everything that this team has gone through and how far they have come, no, I cannot say that, because I think that's just being a little unfair.
Well, I'm an unfair man. I want to hear from the people. And I also would like to summon Kenny Cott. I know he's busy answering the phones, but Kenny was at the game. Kenny is a massive Lions fan. I'd like to know if I have permission to move the goalposts.
For me, you do not have permission to move the goalposts. They did something in that game that I was at that I've never seen in my entire lifetime. I've never seen them host a playoff game, let alone win a playoff game. That was their goal from the beginning, and they did it by 1 point. So to expect them, I expect them to win. I expect them to beat Tampa, no question. But if they lay an egg at home, that'll disappoint me. I'm with Rico there. You can't not show up to that game in front of your home crowd. But anything other than that, I can't call this season a failure. I can't move the goalposts all the way over there just yet.
Whoa. Where did the F word come in?
Isn't that where
now,
the goal?
See,
isn't that what missing the goalpost is?
I never. I said it would take some luster off. I never used the F word. Now let's not play stupid games, win stupid
You've
prizes.
used the F word.
That's
just
true.
Not
That's
failure.
true. He has.
I used it several times an hour. My point is, I am not using this particular F word in this particular context. I'm saying it will take a lot of the luster away, where in time you'll go, that was a hell of a year. And we did so much good. But in the short term, I cannot imagine showing up Monday they don't win this game. This is, I'll say it, this is the best it'll ever get for you. In the divisional round, home game, 7-point favorite. This is the pinnacle. You don't believe me? Ravens are at home, 8.5-point favorite. Niners are at home, 9.5-point favorite. You're a 7-point favorite. This is as good as it gets. You will, I could also say this with a pretty good degree of certainty, you will never get this opportunity again. Oh, you'll get it at home. You might be favored. But the odds of being a touchdown favorite in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, guys, that's a once-a-decade thing. Ask Rico. Rico's team's been good for years. How many games are you actually a touchdown favorite in the divisional or NFC title game weekend? You're not. No. These games are dogfights. This is a real opportunity that for the first time since 91, you could be 60 minutes from a Super Bowl. So I want to hear from the people. Do I have your permission, or is Rico fighting for your rights? That Rico is the fair one, that I'm being unfair. 248-539-9797.
And like I said, so long as you don't go out there and get embarrassed, if that's the case, then that's a whole different topic. But if it's just one of those games
who knew you were such a fair and understanding and, dare I say, lenient man?
Well, because, Mike, as you know, following your Giants, sometimes you just play in an epic battle, and at the end, the only thing you could do is just shake your head and say, if we would have just made that one play, things would have been different. But that doesn't mean that the team is – say what?
No, maybe if you could have caught a punt in 2011. 248-539-9797. That was a cheap shot.